Deliveries of Bombardier's new Global 7500 long-range business jet are accelerating. Up to 20 aircraft are due to be delivered by the end of 2019, and the annual production rate is set to double to 40 in 2020. The new model achieved type certification in the US back in November 2018, and this was followed by European approval in March 2019. AIN Editor-in-Chief Matt Thurber had the chance to find out how the new model stacks up from the pilot's perspective. Matt benefited from the expertise of Bombardier's senior pilot Kerry Swanson, who talked him through how to get the most from the Global 7500's advanced technology.
The main attribute is certainly its long range at a relatively high cruise speed, and certainly other manufacturers are going to take notice and probably come up with competing products. But Bombardier's already demonstrated a real-life flight of more than 8,500 nautical miles, but showing that this airplane really can deliver on its long-range promise. With the fly-by-wire flight controls, one of the simple examples of how it helps a pilot is in a turn. A normal airplane, when you enter a turn, you have to pull back on the controls to make up for the loss of lift by pitching up a little bit higher. In a fly-by-wire airplane like the 7500, you can enter a turn, straighten out, turn again, and you never have to pull back or push forward because it automatically compensates for the loss of lift.
The fly-by-wire protects you, and if you mismanage the airplane, it protects you, and the system design makes the airplane really simple to fly, which ultimately makes it safer.
We did some interesting flying that really tested the fly-by-wire system's ability to protect the pilot from getting outside of the flight envelope. For example, with the gear and flaps down as if we're coming into a landing, I pulled into a 45-degree bank and I pulled back on the stick, and the airplane just sat there and it wouldn't let me stall. It's quite remarkable.
Fly-by-wire does help the airplane in a gusty crosswind condition. It makes, because of the harmonization of the ailerons and the multifunction spoilers, it makes the airplane really intuitive and maneuverable. On the approach, it's easy to decrab the airplane and land the airplane in a crosswind. It makes it fun and enjoyable. Once you're on the ground, as the spoilers come up, you get a natural pitch-up tendency of the airplane. To compensate for that, the fly-by-wire system derotates the airplane for you. So when you touch down, it's, from a pilot standpoint, it's simply a matter of neutralizing the side stick and letting the airplane touch down smoothly.
The Global 7500's exceptional range is a big factor in its value proposition. The aircraft is designed to connect continents.
I did spend some time in the cabin, which has 4 zones, and I noticed not only how quiet it was, but the comfort of the new Nuage seats, which use some interesting ergonomic design principles to compensate for the discomfort you normally get when you recline a seat. The interior comfort is definitely designed for long range because this airplane can fly up to 7,700 nautical miles at long-range cruise speed. That's going to be easily a 15-hour or more flight, and both pilots and passengers have accommodations that make it possible to fly this far.
Power comes from GE's latest Passport engines, which the company says will deliver an 8% improvement in fuel consumption compared with other in-service engines. It also meets the latest Stage 4 noise standards. Back in the flight deck, pilots also benefit from Collins Aerospace's latest Global Vision avionics suite, which includes an enhanced vision system.
In terms of the fly-by-wire flight controls, the 7500 is as modern as it gets. One big differentiator, though, between this airplane and its competitors at Gulfstream is that the Gulfstream is now using touchscreen controls and touchscreen panels. These are features that aren't yet available in a Bombardier model, but I expect they may be in some future iterations. This airplane right now is at the top of the heap in terms of its range capability, its interior size, and its performance, and it's probably going to stay there for a little bit.
If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe to our channel. Also, visit ainonline.com and check out our e-newsletters for all the latest on the aviation industry.